Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead Cande Roth. A gorgeous day, 80 low humidity. We're having the weather week of a lifetime. You could live 20 lifetimes, not have a week of weather like this.
Anyone who has a vacation week this week, you really lucked out. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I have to get into this because off the air, we're chatting about how did this start? How did we start talking about the Radio Hall of Fame and stuff? I don't even remember.
I was just describing my career, and I didn't get into my college's Hall of Fame, Radio Hall of Fame. I feel that I was dissed, and now, even if they came to me and said, you're nominated, you're in, I'd say, no, thank you, give it to somebody else. That's how I got talking about it.
Right, and because you were actually up for it.
I was.
Right, they were having like a whole selection committee
and
thing.
And they dare not vote me in, and now...
Please. So, right, and... My dream has been to give a speech at your induction ceremony.
And I told you, if that ever happened, you would be one of the speakers. Absolutely, no doubt about it.
And
but
then
it didn't happen, and now I won't allow it.
How dare they? The history that you have in this business.
Burn me once, we're done. See ya later.
So, I was 10. I was listening to you in the car.
All right, will you stop it now? With that
you
10?
know the story. You know the story. Belt Parkway.
Yeah.
I was 10. I said, I'm going to work with that woman one day. You know the story.
And here we are. See, dreams do come true.
So then it reminded me that around the time that you got dissed by your school, I sent an email to the selection committee of my college.
It makes me laugh. You wrote an email.
Yeah, because every year, all right, I'm just going to put it out there.
Put it out.
After Binghamton, and I did whatever, I transferred to Hofstra.
Got it.
And Hofstra has an incredible communications building department. Their radio station is insane. The equipment, everything, it looks like better than a professional radio station. Okay, so I had a great start to my career. I learned a lot. But every year they put people in the Radio Hall of Fame. They've been doing it since I went to school there.
Of course.
Right? And I never, or me or the people that were in my class who went on to work in radio, still in radio, a bunch of us, never have we been brought up as inductees. So, but
let me ask you one more question before you go on. Have people that have graduated since you were there, are they in the Radio Hall of Fame? So
100%.
What year did you graduate?
I transferred a couple years late.
7-year program.
95.
Okay, so you graduated 95. You're not in the Hall of Fame. I bet you there are people in 96 and 2000 and 2005 that are in there.
Right. Now, I'm sure.
How dare they?
But the funny part of this is every year I get an email. Do you want to donate money to the student? Right. Do you want to buy a ticket to the dinner?
No. Right. No, I don't.
So after you had your whole experience about a year ago, I decided, you know what? I'm going to write them an email. And I said, and I wrote my whole resume. I said, let me tell you what I've been doing for the last 30 years, right? And I went on, and I even mentioned the other people that graduated along with me, guys like Puffy.
Did they ever respond to you?
Never got a response. Never got a response. And
I would never write an email. I'm done. One and done. You rejected me once. Don't even darken my doorway. Don't call me. Don't do anything. I'm done.
I'm right there with you, Cande. And then
if they called now and said you were nominated, you're in, I'd be like, thank you. Give it to somebody else. I'm not even kidding.
I'm leaving the door slightly cracked for this reason.
You're leaving it wide open. I know you.
I'm leaving it cracked for this reason. Okay. Because it's not for me. I would love for my kids to be able to see their dad get honored with what he's made a career
I
out of,
thought
right?
that too.
Yeah.
Forget it. I'm done. Oh, no, no, no.
You are a horrible person.
Horrible. You burned me, baby. I'm done. I'll start
Yeah.
mentioning names. I mean, don't get me going.
But imagine the cojones. Can I say cojones, Candy?
Yeah, of you? Yes.
Of me to write an email to the Hall of Fame
I
committee.
would never, ever.
Right?
They even said to me, well, you can nominate yourself again. I said, listen, honey, the girl who called me, I didn't nominate myself to begin with. Okay? I would never do that.
I was angry that day. I was. It was something. I sat down and I just wrote. That's right. So anyway, yeah.
That's the story of our careers.
Yeah. And here we are.
And here we are.
Aren't we great people? Okay.
Oh, funny.
We are, look, we love the medium of radio.
I love radio, and I will forever and ever.
Yes.
And I'm grateful to be in it, and I enjoy it every day.
And by the way, I'm not the person who ever pats myself on the back. Truly. No, I'm saying that seriously. I'm not. I don't want, leave me alone. I don't want the spotlight, right? All that.
You
but,
do too.
No, I'm telling you. But I was angry that day. You got me fired up. I don't even remember what I wrote.
Too.
I got to go look, see if I can find it.
That's a classic. We got to read that on the air one day because it's so funny.
Candy, today's the National Day of Encouragement.
I encourage you to read that email online on the air one day for us all to enjoy.
See if I can find it.
Please.
It's National Hug and High Five Day today.
Honey, let me give you a big hug and a high five because you're great. I don't care what anybody else says.
National Just One Human Family Day, where the whole world is supposed to pretend they are one family. Candy.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
I see some of the families walking around when I go to school events. I don't want to be one family, Candy.
Maybe I could trade some of my family for... Oh, no, that wouldn't work, would it?
No. Some separation is good, I think. National School Picture Day today.
Boy, did I hate that. I hated having my picture taken.
Okay. Can I tell you, school pictures and the price of them are such a scam. Such a scam.
Such a scam, and I fell for it for many years. Until the end, I said, I'm done. I'm done with these bad pictures, and I'm done laying out oodles of cash for them.
They do 2 a year, and we stop. Now, sometimes we don't do any, but of course, now that they're in middle school and high school, there's yearbooks every year and all these things, so we have to do at least one a year just so they have
I never bought Casey or Evan's senior picture. They were terrible. We had them redone,
wow.
And they were still bad, and I never bought them.
That's wild. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, also makes sense when your son KC, after his last day of band, left his trombone on the seat and said, I'm out of here.
He was done, and he donated his trombone. What's wrong with that?
No, it just shows you're able to, you didn't buy the senior picture. Your family is able to just cut ties. Goodbye, here's my trombone.
I'm not going to buy an unattractive picture of my children and hang them on the wall. Are you insane?
All right, no, you're right. You're right.
They were horrible. The photographer stunk. There you have it.
With the way that phones are today, the fact that they charge so much for these pictures is insane.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. National Report Medicare Fraud Day today.
Oh, dear.
And it's National Video Game Day today.
Oh, all
right. Back in the day, my game system was Intellivision. I loved Intellivision. Oh my God.
I don't think I've ever had that, but I did love playing video games with the kids. They'd say to me, Mom, we want to play now.
Aw. Yeah, you got to put down the joystick there.
Put it down, absolutely.
Candy, a group of sophomores at a high school near Arlington, Virginia, surprised the janitor with a new ride. His name is Francis. He moved to the U.S. from Ghana 10 years ago. Students absolutely love him. So a group of boys at the school asked him what his dream car would be, and he said one of those Jeeps with the tire hanging on the back. So they started a GoFundMe, and it shot over $20,000.
Oh.
And they put a big bow on it, and they got him a Jeep Wrangler. Isn't that crazy?
It's beautiful. He must be a very special person to be loved so much. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice. An EDM show, right? Electronic dance music in
Yes, I hate it.
Santa Barbara, California.
My kids
Call,
are into it. Casey, more than anybody. I hate that music.
yeah, listen, the first 4 years of my radio career were EDM.
Oh.
I love it. Mm-hmm. There was a festival, Santa Barbara, California, called the Lucidity Festival. Canceled its 2024 event and did not offer refunds. Organizers claim they just don't have the money. But a totally different EDM festival with no connection said they will honor those tickets. If you have a ticket to that festival, bring it to ours. We will let you in. How about that?
Well, that's nice.
That is nice. I thought that was great. And clowns might seem creepy to some, but a study found they can help kids leave the hospital faster. The term for the kind that visit sick kids is called a medical clown.
Okay.
And they go through all sorts of training. And the study found kids hospitalized with pneumonia were able to go home in an average of 43 and a half hours if they spent just 30 minutes with the clown. The average for one of those kids without the clown treatment is 70 hours
That's
of hospital.
interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Because I'd see the clown and run out the door.
Right. Some people would be scared. But in this case, Candy, laughter was the best medicine.
It always is. It
Yeah.
always is. I hope
Yeah.
people every day because we do laugh, don't we?
We do. Have a great rest of your day, please.
You have a good one, too.
All right. We have a lot going on still. I'm here till 10 o'clock. Then Jim, Murph Dog, Jay Letterman. Gorgeous 80, sunshine, big tennis road trip today, Candy, for my daughter's high school team. I will be sure to tell the coach how much you loved the movie she was in back in the 80s.
You don't know how many times today I'm going to tell that story.
Yes, we did learn earlier in the show, if you want to listen to the recap later online, earlier in the show we found out my daughter's tennis coach at her school, as a baby, was an actress in the movie Baby Boom with Diane Keaton.
I still can't believe it.
Yeah, her and her twin were the little baby in that movie.
Please, I know you got a big day, traveling, tennis, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Please watch that movie.
Now, I'm going to take a selfie with the coach today and send it to you.
Oh, please do. Please. Oh, I just got so excited.
All right. Anyway, let's hit the roads. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.